Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We got here. We knew we would still. We got to make it through the week. We did so. It's Friday. The weekend's here. Welcome to it. Hopefully, you have amazing weekend plans ahead. For us, we have some interesting possible plans ahead. Maybe a trip out to Walt Disney World, maybe a little banana ball. However, there's going to be supposedly a lot of rain that's going to go through the area. Baseball or even banana ball and rain, they don't necessarily mix all the time. So we'll see. We'll see. But hopefully, we'll have some good plans ahead. No matter what, we know it's going to be an amazing weekend. Welcome to it. Hopefully, it'll be an amazing weekend for you too. Hey, good morning, Donna. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being there. Hi, Marianne. Good morning to you as well. Thanks for joining us this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning, this afternoon, this week, this month, whenever you watch this. Thank you so much for coming along with us on this journey of positivity. So let's get right to it. What are we talking about on this day? It is Friday. I just said so. Friday, May 29th, 2026. Well, we can't get away from this because this was interesting news yesterday. It was one of those things that really stirred up social media, that's for sure, because we received updates or news of updates that is coming to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress out at Magic Kingdom. What are your thoughts on it? It definitely split social media. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's go through it a little bit and I'll tell you what my thoughts are as well. So, yeah, of course, we already knew that this had come out, I believe it was a Destination D23 this last year, that they were going to be adding a new Walt Disney animatronic to the Carousel of Progress coming in the future, that was going to be the new opening scene. And I was very excited about that. I'm very thrilled for that. Yesterday, we found out that that is not where they're stopping and what they're doing with the Carousel of Progress. They're adding a bunch of new scenes. As a matter of fact, they're refreshing all of the new scenes. So coming in the future, it's going to be the new acts along with the new Walt Disney lead-in animatronic. They're going to be going through different time periods. Of course, the original Carousel of Progress went way back to like the early 1920s, I believe I want to say it was, but it goes way, way back, more around the turn of the century. This is going to move forward a little bit. So it's going to start actually in 1969. The first scene is going to be based around the moon landing, which is interesting. Such an historic part of time and kind of ties into some things that are happening now with our space program as well. Then we're going to move to 1985 and Halloween night in 1985. You know, the original Carousel of Progress as it is right now, based on the holidays. Virtually everything is based on a season, based on a holiday. Then we're going to move to 1999 and New Year's Eve. So I'm guessing 1999 New Year's Eve heading into 2000, little Y2K. Interesting things with technology and the fear of Y2K, right? I think that's fascinating. And then they're going to move on to a scene like you see the concept artwork here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on that, which is a possible future. Because obviously we don't really know what lies in the future, of course. That's the one problem with Tomorrowland. It's tough to make something planned on tomorrow when things change so rapidly, right? So we'll see. I'm of two minds on this. I love the classic attraction. I love the original Carousel Progress. I love it for its simplicity. I love for its kind of time capsule period as you go through it. But I will say, I'm kind of fascinated by this new era. And I do think this is going to relate to more people as we move through and move into the future. One, I'm just glad they're keeping the Carousel Progress around because let's face it, it's a classic Disney attraction that you're never sure is going to stick around. We're always worried about some of the classic Disney attractions. The fact that they're kind of updating it and reimagining it, I find fascinating. I, for one thing, for me, this like is going through my life. Like this, like, okay, I'm going to date myself completely right here. I was born in 1969, okay? So this is like me. I am a child of the 80s. 1985, I'm all about it. It's one of my favorite years of all time, 1985. 1999, of course, you know, the Y2K stuff, impactful period in your life. And then the future. I'm okay with this. Okay. I'm good with it. Um, I love the classic version. I wish we could keep the classic version around and the new version, but that's impossible. But I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to seeing what we do, what will happen with it. So, again, I totally get it. All feelings are valid on this, completely, 100%. But I think I'm kind of excited for it. I'm looking forward to seeing the change. And let's be honest, I mean, as much as we love that attraction, it was mostly for many people a break to maybe get a nap in the middle of the day, get some air conditioning for about 20, 25 minutes in the middle of the day. It was not drawing a lot of people. And I don't know if this version will draw a lot of people, but it's more likely, at least to begin with, to do so. And again, it will relate, more people will understand it and relate to what's going in the future. So we'll see. But that's just my opinion. My opinion, your opinion is valid as well, whatever you feel. What is it, Marianne? You love it now, and you said you're sure you'll love the new version. We'll see. Yeah, I think so too. Donna says, I think it's going to be a good thing. I'm glad they're not getting rid of it. And I think we'll like what Disney always does a good job. They definitely have some good things going on right now. They've done some amazing things just recently, and excited to see what they do with this for sure. Hey there, Laquan. Good morning. Good to see you here this morning. I'm doing fine. Good to see you. So yeah, big news. I'm sure we'll talk about it more on our episode this weekend. And I know we will. I know we will. You're going to want to get Michelle's opinion on this too, right? So yeah, interesting stuff that came out yesterday. Other interesting stuff that came out yesterday. Well, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. The new artwork. Love the new artwork. I'm going to zoom in on this as well. Based, really, the poster on the left is the new poster. The poster on the right was the original Carousel of Progress post, taken right from John Hench's original artwork for that poster. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Really good job with that as well. Okay, now moving on to what I was talking about. Yes, we already love the animation courtyard at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Yes, we visited there just over the weekend. If you listen to our episode, we talked all about it. We know we've mentioned what a great space it is and how much we are going to enjoy hanging out there. Well, yesterday we got a little bit more peek into a portion that has not opened yet. This area is not complete yet. These still have the magic of Disney Animation that's going to be taking over the old launch bay and originally the Disney Animation building there in that animation courtyard. That is still in progress. That is opening up later this year. And we got a little look at the layout of how this thing is going to be. Of course, it's an artistic generation of what the layout is, but basically the map of how it's going to look when you go inside is fascinating. I love it. I absolutely love how this is going to be. I love the spaces here off the page where they're going to have a lot of the photo opportunities with Disney characters. I love that they're all going to be there, and you can, whether you get in and get in line to get the pictures or whether you just kind of walk in there and check them out, it's great. The Drawn to Wonderland play area looks fantastic. Us and Once Upon a Studio. We love Once Upon a Studio. The Once Upon a Studio Theater will be something we'll visit regularly. Olaf Draws, fascinating, and all these other little nooks and crannies. Art gallery for Disney Animation. It looks spectacular. This is going to be it for us. The animation courtyard, it already is. But this spot, I can't tell you how much we're excited for this spot, and we're excited for people to get in there and enjoy it and appreciate Disney Animation and the Drawn to Wonderland kids area that's going to be in there. You can see another piece of concept artwork of this based on Mary Blair's artwork for the original Alice in Wonderland. Phenomenal place for kids to play in an air-conditioned space, but yet have some fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. Again, this is something we'll be talking about on this week's episode too. But man, it's so great. This area is something, it's a throwback to Disney's Hollywood Studios beginnings. It's a throwback to all of Disney Animation. It's a tribute to all of Disney Animation, the Imagineers, and the Disney animators that are working on this. I just can't say enough about what this appears to be. Obviously, we still have to experience it. We still have to go in there and see what it's all about. I'm jumping the gun a little bit because it may not look as good as it seems to. But if the animation courtyard is any indication of what this space will look like, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Very, very excited for that coming up here in the near future. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, I mentioned it is May 29th. Today is 529 day. Do you know what 529 is? 529 is a savings plan, or you can save money for your child's education in a 529 savings plan. It's a tax-free savings plan that when you save for your child's education in the future, and then eventually you use that money towards their tuition to whatever school that's accredited that they can go into, it is completely tax-free. So it's a good reminder that that is available for you, especially as expensive as school can be, right? This is a great thing. So today's the day to remember that it's good to save for your child's education, but then also that this plan is in place and that you can use it. Maybe you can use that education to study something cool like alligators. Florida, we study alligators here in Florida all the time, right? Yeah. Today is National Alligator Day. It's a day to celebrate alligators and their help for how important they are for our ecosystem. And I mean, yeah, we hear all about it, and you know they're scary here in Florida, and you're always concerned when you're near water. And if you have little ones or little pets, you're around the water in Florida, you have to be concerned. But the fact is, alligators are very, very important to us here in the world, but also here in the state of Florida. Alligators go back 35 million years. Yeah, they're dinosaurs. They're still on our planet. But yeah, today's the day to celebrate them and learn more about them and appreciate them despite their scary nature and how much maybe you don't necessarily want. You don't want to go up to one. You don't want to go anywhere near one, but appreciate what they do and their importance on our planet and our society in general. Maybe you can also learn about something or invent something cool like paper clips. Today is National Paperclip Day, and somewhere around here I have a paper clip. I have a paper clip right here. Yep, paper clip right here. You can get it in the screen. I use paper clips all the time at work. I use them at home, obviously, when they're there. Paper clips are such a simple thing, but so important. Paper clips date back to the first patent was created by Samuel B. Fay for a bent wire paper clip. All the way back in 1867. By 1899, there were 50 more patents for similar things, and we still use them to this day. Incredible. Paper clips are so important to us. Happy Paperclip Day. Yeah. Or another thing you can learn about with that education savings is Mount Everest. Today is National Mount Everest Day. The reason why it's Mount Everest Day, because on this day in 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary, along with his Sherpa Tenzing Norgay, climbed Mount Everest. This was the day that they made the 29,000 foot climb to the top of Mount Everest. And that's why we celebrate it today. Maybe you can learn about Everest, make plans if you're really, really nuts to actually climb Mount Everest. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, you do you, right? Or maybe you can just get out to Disney's Animal Kingdom and ride Expedition Everest. That's more up my speed. That may be still too much for some people, but that's more my speed for sure. Anyway, celebrate on this National Everest Day. Or maybe you just celebrate with some wonderful biscuits on this day. It is National Biscuit Day, and technically, yes, you can make it be about these biscuits, which is the kind of biscuits that I love. But what this more relates to is English biscuits, which are really cookies. Yes, if you go to somewhere in England or Great Britain, for that matter, and you hear, yeah, let's go get a biscuit or let's have a biscuit, and you receive a plate of cookies, that's why they're known as biscuits in England. So yeah, you can enjoy some biscuits. Or maybe if French is more your thing, how about a little coq au vin today? Yes, today is coq au vin day. Coq au vin, of course, a great chicken dish made with red wine, usually with garlic, onions, mushrooms, braised for a long period of time. I've actually never made coq au vin. I enjoy coq au vin. I've had coq au vin several times. I've never actually created it myself. It's weird because I love making braised dishes, something I've always thought about making, but I haven't. Coq au vin usually made with chicken, but technically to be a coq au vin, it should be made with a rooster. That's where the coq comes in. Coq au vin, rooster with wine, essentially, is what it is. But you're not going to find many roosters around in your local store. So if you make it and make it with chicken, regular chicken with a hen, that's fine. It's not technically coq au vin, but you can still get the same point across. Anyway, yum. Love it. It's very good. Very good dish. And I would love to have some right now. Maybe you can have some on this weird, weird day. I mentioned yesterday there's going to be another weird day, Marianne, another weird day. It is put a pillow in your fridge day. Yes, put a pillow in your fridge day. Now, that could be because it's really, really hot out, because we are approaching summer and it's been very, very hot here in Florida. So maybe you want to make sure you have that chilled pillow when you go to bed at night. Maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you like to be warm, whatever. But what this really is about is apparently there is a history that if you put your pillow into the fridge, it will bring you good fortune going forward. So that's why you put the pillow in the fridge. I don't know. We would have to be a very small pillow to put in our fridge. Our fridge is pretty full. But if you so desire and you so want to celebrate today, absolutely put a pillow in the fridge today. Yes, and then enjoy some coq au vin or some biscuits or whatever. Coq au vin, a great winter dish. I agree, Marianne. You do love this holiday. I know. I love this. Is another one of my favorite holidays. I remembered it. I saw it yesterday for this year, and I love it. I love funny, silly, ridiculous holidays. That's a great one. Hey, if it's your birthday today, very happy birthday to you. I'm running late, so I'm going to go through these quickly. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll talk about the great Disney legend. Danny Elfman turned 73 today, born this day in 1953. Of course, the leader of Oingo Boingo in the 80s. Great. Then has been turned to an amazing film composer, mostly working with Tim Burton films like, of course, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands. It was the singing voice of Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas. To virtually every Tim Burton movie he did the score for, but also movies like Good Will Hunting. Amazing. He's been nominated for 4 Academy Awards. And like I said, he is a Disney legend and well-deserved. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great actor Annette Bening. She turned 68 today, born this day in 1958. She's won 2 Golden Globe Awards. She's had 5 Academy Award nominations, a couple of Tony nominations, and an Emmy nomination. Pretty incredible. Films like Bugsy, American Beauty, Being Julia, The Kids Are All Right, Regarding Henry, and yes, part of the Marvel Universe as well. She appeared in Captain Marvel as well. Happy birthday to her. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to great singer, musician, songwriter, Melissa Etheridge. She turned 65 today, born this day in 1961. She's won a couple of Grammys. She's won an Academy Award for the song I Need to Wake Up from Inconvenient Truth. She's had a couple of hit singles. She's really great and just an amazing person. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time. We do have a new episode dropping for you on Sunday. We just recorded the main topic last night. It is all about the 5 keys, I'll get the hand, 5 keys to a smooth Disney cruise embarkation day, how you can get on board and make it the best day possible getting on board a Disney cruise, and what could be better than that? All right, quickly got to get out of here. Everybody have an amazing day. It's Friday. You got a great weekend ahead. I know it. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you Monday morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.